So 3 space.
No.
And now for our feature presentation.
Alright everybody, it's time for my 33rd game of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo, in which at this point I'm having quite a run with $1,123,102. Let's see if I can win more. Here we go, Jeopardy round to commence.
Here are the categories.
And our categories are going to be biology, art, opera, British history, presidential trivia, and finally, rules. Okay? I'd like to start things off with biology for 100, please.
The answer is...
This frequent victim of biology class dissections is of genus Rana. What is a frog? Biology for 200.
The answer is...
LBJ's hound dog or Darwin's ship. What is a beagle? Biology for 300.
The answer is...
The basic unit of life. 3 billion die every minute in your body. What are cells? What is a cell? Biology for 400.
The answer is...
It puts the green in greenery. What is chlorophyll? Biology for 500.
The answer is...
Double helix. What is DNA? One full category knocked in the head. Okay. Let's have art for 100. Daily double. I'll do it all. 1500. One of these creatures is speared by St. George in Raphael's famous work. What is a dragon? $3,000. Art for 200.
The answer is...
Gainsborough painted it to prove the theory that masses of blue ruin a composition. What is the blue boy? Art for 300.
The answer is...
When The Night Watch was cleaned, it proved to be a daytime scene. Who is Vincent van Gogh? Oh, it's not Van Gogh. So lose a little money on that one. Gin. Rembrandt. I always get this clue wrong. I don't know why. But it's okay. We're moving on. Art for 400.
The answer is...
He was a financier before leaving civilizations and settling in the South Seas. Who's Paul Gauguin? Art for 500.
The answer is...
Hans Holbein the Younger illustrated this author's Utopia and painted his portrait. Who is Sir Thomas More? Opera for 100.
The answer is
Tosca was based on a play written for this great French actress of the late 1800s. Who was Sarah Bernhardt? Opera 200.
the answer is
Gershwin spent time in this state, the setting of Porgy and Bess, to get the opera's atmosphere right. What is Georgia? No. Jim. South Carolina. I was close though. South Carolina. Now we're 2. Rules for 100.
the answer is
The rules of Monopoly state that you win when this happens to all other players. What is bankruptcy? Rules for 200.
the answer is
The IRS says you must use this form if your taxable income is $50,000 or more. Oh, Jenny. The form 1040. Yep. Presidential trivia 100.
the answer is
Harry Truman and Richard Nixon were the only U.S. presidents to play this musical instrument. What is the piano? Presidential trivia for 200.
the answer is
In his first inaugural address, he said, "Our greatest primary task is to put people to work." Who is John F. Kennedy? No, it wasn't him. Jim. Franklin D. Roosevelt. He was the one. Opera for 300.
the answer is
In Verdi's Othello, Iago is sung by a baritone and Othello by one of these. Jenny. A tenor, and that was my guess. Rules for 300.
the answer is
According to the rules of lacrosse, they're the only players allowed to touch the ball with their hands. Who are goalies? What are goalies, I mean? Rules for 400.
the answer is
Robert's Rule of Order says you can withdraw one of these anytime before a vote, without a second. Jenny. A motion. Uh-huh. Jenny's up to 900, and she makes the next selection. Presidential Trivia 300.
the answer is
Millwood Fillmore was born on Tuesday, January 7th, 1800, in this type of frontier house. What is a log cabin? Presidential Trivia for 400.
the answer is
Some of his colorful nicknames were Professor, Tiger, and Coiner of Weasel words. Jim. He doesn't know. We'll lose a little money on that one. Jenny. Woodrow Wilson. Yes. So now, British History 100.
the answer is
By 1750, about 10% of England's population lived in this city. What is London? British History for 200.
the answer is
From French for a discussion, it evolved from a medieval assembly of barons and prelates. Jim. Parliament. Rules for 500.
The answer is.
In chess, the rook and these two pieces are the only ones that can move the entire length of the board in one move. What are the bishop and queen? Yep. I'd like to have opera for 400.
The answer is.
The arias from Bellini's La Sonnambula were favorites of this Swedish nightingale, and Jim locked me out. Jenny Lind. Okay, that wasn't my guess, so thank God he locked me out. Next clue. We're making progress. Presidential Trivia 500.
The answer is.
In 1871, he was sheriff of Erie County, New York, and carried out the hangings himself. Jim. Who was Grover Cleveland? He's the one. 1400, Jim. Go again. Opera 500.
The answer is.
This play inspired over 20 operas, including Les Amants de Véron. What is Romeo and Juliet? Okay. I'll have British history for 3.
The answer is.
He was in England for only 6 months of his 10-year reign, which began in 1189. Jenny. King Richard I. $400.
The answer is.
Term used to describe the era when the monarchy was reestablished in 1660. Jim. The Restoration. Last clue.
The answer is.
In 1936, this king uttered his last words, "How is the empire?" Jenny. George V. So at the end of the Jeopardy round, Jenny has 2,100, Jim 1,800, and I'm in the lead with $5,400 as we get ready to start playing Double Jeopardy, which will double the dollar values and put 2 daily doubles on the board. And get 6 only categories too. Thank you. Let's play Double Jeopardy.
Here are the categories.
Our 6 categories for this round are going to be generals, fashion, facts and figures, ghosts, sport of kings, and finally, quotes. Okay. Let's get ready for Double Jeopardy. Let's see if I can win a bundle this round as we start things off with Jim. Where are we going? Fashion for 200.
The answer is.
Roman wear that became party wear for the Greeks in Animal House. What is a toga? What are togas? Fashion for 400.
The answer is.
Hunter's hat sported by Sherlock Holmes. Jim. It's a deer stalker. 2,200 now, Jim. Generals 200.
The answer is.
Presidents Hayes, Garfield, and Benjamin Harrison were all generals in this war. What is the Civil War? I'll have generals for 400, please.
The answer is.
General who told Congress in 1951, "There is no substitute for victory." Who is Douglas MacArthur? Or as one of my history professors like to call him, D-Mac. Generals for 600.
The answer is.
Generals Lee, Sherman, Grant, Pershing, and Patton have all had a type of these named after them. What is a tank? Just now dawned on me. There we go. Generals for 800.
The answer is.
Though not even a U.S. citizen, he was made a major general in the American Army at age 20. Who was John Paul Jones? It was not John Paul Jones. So I'm down to $6,000. Jenny. She doesn't know. You fail. Miserably. Jim. Marquis de Lafayette. Yes. Yes, half of what I have now. Quotes for 200.
The answer is.
D.H. Lawrence said, no absolute is going to make the lion lie down with this unless it's inside. What is the lamb? Quotes for 400.
The answer is.
In the nursery rhyme, the lion and this animal were fighting for the crown. The lion and the... What is the tiger? No. It's okay. Jim. The unicorn. Oh, right. Go again. Fashion for 600.
The answer is.
They can come in Norfolk, smoking, or pea varieties. What are snowcaps? No. Starting to slip. Jackets. Oh yeah. But I've still won over $1.1 million, so it's okay. Jim. Generals for 1,000.
The answer is.
General Curtis LeMay was this man's running mate in 1968. Who was, George Wallace. He's the one. I'll have quotes for 400, for 600, I mean.
The answer is.
The song in which Elvis sang, I don't want to be your lion, because lions ain't the kind you love enough. What is Heartbreak Hotel? No, wait, no. What is Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear? There you go. I'll have quotes for 800.
The answer is.
In Marmion, Scart asks, and darts thou then beard the lion here? Oh. In his den, yep. Too late though. Jenny got that one right. And we continue. Where'd you know, Jenny? Ghosts for 200.
The answer is.
In the U.S., it's traditionally the best night of the year to see ghosts. What's Halloween? Ghosts for 400.
The answer is.
Not surprisingly, this assassin is said to haunt Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. Who is John Wilkes Booth? Ghosts for 600. Daily double. All of it. At Windsor Castle, this Tudor queen supposedly haunts the Queen's library. I'm going to say who is Mary, Queen of Scots. Gotta be. Gotta be Mary, Queen of Scots. Let it be. No! Oh, no! Elizabeth I. I could get it all back, though, so it's okay. Ghost for 800.
The answer is.
Oops. Shakespearean king visited by 11 ghosts of his victims before the Battle of Bosworth Field. Well, I took a hit on that daily double. Jenny. Richard III. Yep. I can get it back, though. I can still get it back. There's still time. Ghost for 1,000.
The answer is...
A hideous Arabian ghost who steals corpses. It's come to mean any grave robber. Jenny. She doesn't know. You fail. Miserably. Jim. It's a ghoul. Yes. $5,000, Jim. Where to? Quotes for 1,000.
The answer is...
In Judges 14:15, he came to the vineyards of Timnath, and behold, a young lion roared against him. Who is, Samson? Yes, good for 1,000. Fashion for 800.
The answer is...
Term for the tuxedo's pleated sash, originally used to protect trousers from crumbs. What is a cummerbund? Correct. Fashion for 1,000. The other daily double. May as well try it again. Alice Marble astonished the Wimbledon crowd by appearing in them in the 30s. What were high heels? No. Shorts. Once again, I blew it on the daily double, but I can still get some money back. Facts and figures for 200.
The answer is...
Fresh water's freezing point. It's the Fahrenheit temperature of water near the bottom of the ocean. What is 32? Facts and figures for 400.
The answer is...
Some experts believe that about half of the 711 works attributed to this Dutch artist were done by others. Who is Vincent van Gogh? No. I was doing so well too, and all of a sudden I'm doing terrible. Can still win though. Oh, Rembrandt van Rijn. Okay. It's alright. I can still come back. Keep the run going. Sport of Kings 200. I should be okay in this category. Nicknamed the Shoe, he holds the record for single season wins. It was Willie Shoemaker. Sport of Kings for 400. Out of the hole now.
The answer is...
Type of betting whose name is from the French for mutual stake. What is a pari-mutuel? And I know how to spell it right now. Sport of Kings 600.
The answer is...
The oldest race in the Triple Crown. What is the Belmont Stakes? Sport of Kings 800.
The answer is...
A 3/4 mile race is this long in furlongs. What is 6? And I'll have the $1,000 clue in that category.
The answer is...
In 1909 to 1920, this four-legged battleship won 20 of 21 starts. Who's Man of War? Okay. Let's have facts and figures for 600.
The answer is...
Country that is the world's #1 producer of copper. What is, Canada? No. I don't know if I can win now. Chile. Oh, right. In South America. There's still a chance. Just have to hang in there. 800.
The answer is
Normally, this many holes are played in a pro golf tournament like the US Open. What is 72? Now the last clue.
the answer is
In sales, it's the world's biggest rubber company. Jenny. She does not know. Now, if Jim buzzes in and gets this wrong, there's still a chance I can win. Jim. Goodyear. Oh, okay. It's a runaway game. But anything can still happen. I have 3,000, Jenny 1,500, Jim 6,400. Took a couple of hits on the daily doubles, but that's okay. It's only because I thought I would know the answers to those clues, but no. Let's take a look at our Final Jeopardy category. There's still a chance. The calendar. Okay. Jim is going to go 5,400. Year that fell 407 years after Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. I know this one. I have to go all in. What was 1950? And if I get it right, I go to 6 grand. Now, if Jim gets it wrong, I can still win. But if he gets it right, then my run ends. Let's go to Alex Trebek.
Final Jeopardy answer is
Was it 1950? Yes, it was. Could still win. Jenny got it right, so she's tied with me at $3,000. I also said 1950. I got it right, so I go to 6 grand. I just have to hope that Jim gets it wrong. Oh, please. Please, please. He got it right. My run is over. But at least I had a good run. Going home with a lot of money. $1,123,102. That's my final total, and it's not a bad total either. So I didn't make it all. So I didn't make it further, but still $1,123,102 is not bad. I'll see you all for my next video coming soon.